welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and are having a lovely Easter weekend. It's just before Easter and I'm filming this, but I think it'll be posted over the Easter weekend. Who knows, we shall soon see. Anyway, if this is the first video you're seeing of mine, then my name is Charlotte from Studio Budgets and I am part of a family of 5 living in the northeast of England. There's myself, my husband, our little boy who is 3 and our twin girls who are 2. This is our journey to paying off debt while still living a semi-fun life and becoming a little bit more financially responsible. In today's video we are going to be going through the 90s Studio Budget Lane box. Now I have had, I don't know how many messages asking when is this going to be out, when am I going to be able to see what's inside. Today's the day. However, if you don't want to see, then please click off now. Now is the time to click away if you do not want to see what's in the box. I'm literally about to open it, so yeah. Move along if you don't want to see. So, here we go. So of course we have got the dashboard for the box and the dashboard where you can tick off how much you've saved, etc. And then we get into it. So, rattle rattle. Here we are. So we've got a little bag with a thank you card, a little 90s sticker. Now, who can tell me what this character is called? Because I remember it, but I don't know what it's called. We've got a 6-sided dice, and then we've got an 8-sided coloured dice, which is fun. We've got a troll. Like, look at him. Look at his hair. So we've got that little guy. I'm going to put him there. We've got some Fizz Whiz, popping candy, absolute throwback. We've got a bubbly, again, throwback, and a candy necklace because, yeah, some great memories. We've also got one of these bracelets. Who remembers these? I remember having like an arm full of them. I don't even know whether this will fit on now, but yeah, cute little bracelet. I think these had different meanings to why we used to wear them though, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you remember whether these had a slightly different meaning to what the younger us would know about. Okay, now into the challenges. I'm going to move the box away because it's just a bit much. But where am I going to put it? Yeah. Right, so the first thing we've got, I can't fit this in the box, so it is going to have to come outside the box, is Cash Cube. Now, some people might say this is more 80s, however, I remember in the 90s, I've done a bit of Googling, and it says it was a toy that was like late 80s into the 90s, so I'm going with it. But what you're going to do is, you're going to pick the colour for each number on the dice, so you can then choose what colour you want to colour your Rubiks Cube in. So you pick your colours that equates to the number on the dice, and then beside it is 5, 10, 5, 5, 10, 5, and you're going to colour in your own Rubik's Cube. I love that. So if you want to play it properly and match all of them up, sorry, I just had to check that this had 6 sides. How bad is that? Then obviously you would just colour them all the same, or you can make it harder for yourself and muddle them up. But yeah, I just thought that was really fun. Next we have got the ever so famous snake on the old Nokia. I didn't have this phone, but my brothers did, and I used to play this non-stop. So you've got your tracker, which has got your little snake on, and you've got your stickers. So you need to stick your diamond on that the snake's going to eat to grow its tail, which is worth 5, and then each of the squares are worth 1. So you're going to stick them onto the snake to complete him. Another little cutesy bootsy. Next, now I don't know whether this was just a saying that we said in our family, but do you remember like back in the day when you didn't have like the TV program that you do now on like Sky or whatever, where you can literally look at what's on for the next week, and you had to go on that. It was like black and white, and you could only see what was on like the next day or two. Anyone remember that or not? Just me. But we always used to say, what's on tonight? There was no Netflix or iPlayer and none of that, and it was just live TV. So we've got a little booklet called What's On Tonight. I'm not going to go through all this because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't want to see it. So read the quotes from the movie or TV show, guess what it is before scratching to reveal the correct answer. If you got it right, save 5. If you got it wrong, save 10. So the one with, you need to guess what the show is, Life Cycle Box of Chocolates, and so on. Hopefully you get the references. I mean, I don't know. We're all into different things, aren't we? But I really like that. I like the concept. Next, we've got our little Trolls debut, and we have a little instructions card. So this is what your 8-sided colour dice is for. Come on out. So all of those colours are on there. You choose the denomination of each of the colours. Roll the dice. So I got a pink, so say I said pink was 10, I need to save 10. And I'd colour in a little troll's hair pink. They're quite scary because they've got no pupils. But I needed the hair to be white, and the white was attached to the eyes. So yeah, there we are. A little Trolls Sims challenge to colour in the hair, and of course you get your little troll to sit beside it. How cute. My kids are actually really into the Trolls movie, which is just bizarre because, yeah. Well, next we have got 90s bingo. So you are just going to look through all the pictures on here, whoops, and mark, say 5, and cross off each that you had or you can remember or you used or whatever. So we've got Furby, we've got, remember Hubba Bubba, we've got a Lava Lamp. Who remembers doing these S's? We've got a Pez, love them, Game Boy, Polaroid. I mean, some of these stuff have come back in having their Polly Pockets. I know are like huge at the minute, aren't they? But yeah, just a little bit of reminiscing. And then we have got a bit of like a primary school game of He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. Which again, I did some googling and Google told me that this was in the 90s, so don't come at me if it's not, okay? So as a child in school, I used to get a daisy and I used to pull the petals off and I'd say, he loves me not, he loves me, he loves me not. I mean, who I was talking about, I do not know. But you are gonna, come on, spin the spinner. So it lands on He Loves Me. So if you land on Loves Me, save 5 and colour a petal on the tracker pink. If you land on Loves Me Not, save 10 and colour a petal in blue. So yeah, I just like the concept of it. Hope you do too. Next we have got 90s Kid. So it is a 90s Kid Essentials. So you choose the amount for each icon and then just cross them off, just like a bog standard tracker. Nothing too fun, but you know, you can't have everything too fun. And I feel like this is very, very nostalgic for some people. So yeah, we have that. And then last but not least, this took me a while to kind of figure out in my head, but it is called Fortune Teller. Now, so you'll get an envelope, a tracker, you will get the actual fortune teller that you need to cut out and fold. Don't worry if you can't remember how to do it, because I've also included the instructions for it, but I have coloured it and numbered it for you. So, Blue Peter style, I have made myself one earlier. So this is the fortune teller. So you're going to play a game. So you're going to pick a colour. So I'm going to pick green. So you would go Green. Then you pick another colour. I'm going to pick pink. So Pink. Then you pick another colour. I'm going to pick yellow. You would unfold it, and the number written under the yellow, which is 10, you would write 10 in there and you would save 10. So yeah, I did these from magazines, and it was telling me who my celebrity crush was, or what I was going to do in real life. Did anybody else have them? George was like, "What is that, mummy? Is that a Venus flytrap?" I was like, "No, this is a game mummy used to play when she was little." So yeah, that is the last one, and that is everything in the 90s box. What is your favourite? What is your favourite memory from the 90s? Are any of these giving you little flashbacks? Yeah, what do we think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is my fave. Yeah, that has got to be my favourite one. And then obviously we've got all our extra little goodies as well. So this box will be on sale on Friday the 25th of April at 7 PM. It is $36.99 plus shipping. There is only 30 available, so once they're gone, they're gone. I won't be making any more. And yeah, I had so much fun making this, and I can't wait to see some of you completing it as well. So yeah, let me know below which one's your favourite, and I'm excited to release them, I really am. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we shall see you again in the next one. Bye everyone!